Conclusion, Part 2. 1. Same side transverse pulses video. Describe what happened as the pulses pass through each other. When the pulses pass through each other from the same side, they kind of just straightened out and didn't create a wave bouncing back, or if they did, it was a little wave. And the pulse amplitudes before and after as they pass through each other. Before it was a normal like half wavelength, and then after it straightened out and there was no wave after. And this type of interference is destructive interference. Opposite side transverse pulses. Describe what happened as the pulses passed through each other. When they came from opposite sides, they hit each other and like bounced back, coming back opposite ways than they originally were going forward. And the pulse amplitudes before and after they passed through each other. They would come back, opposite ways after and before they were going different ways. And this type of interference is constructive interference. 3. Fixed end termination video. Can contrast the amplitude of the transmitted pulse just before the reflection and the amplitude of the reflected pulse. Well, as it was going there, it was a normal wave, and when it came back, it was about half the size as it was going towards it, and the phase of the reflective phase relative to the original pulse it's half the size of the wave. And contrast for free end termination video, contrast the amplitude of the transmitted pulse just before the reflection and the amplitude of the reflected pulse. It came back about a fourth the size of the wave that it went out the side where we held the string, and it came back a fourth of the size, and that's the phase that it came back a fourth of the size. And 5. Standing wave videos. Make a statement about how frequency affected the different standing waves. The frequency affected it by as if we like move the rope faster, or we move the coil faster and faster, it would create more waves, but they would be like shorter wavelengths. And same with if we increase the distance, then it would be longer wavelengths. Describe how standing waves are formed. You have to have two sides that are both moving rapidly to create waves in between that are constant. And overall, what did you think of the wave properties lab? I thought it was good because it kind of got us to like experience on things that we usually wouldn't experience on, like a coil or a slinky that we never really experienced. Was it a worthwhile learning experience? Yes, because it taught us a lot about waves, and that's what we're learning in class.